Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to make the northern lights in Blender. So without any further ado, let's get started. So in this tutorial we will create a simple glowing northern lights or aurora borealis effect in Blender using curved geometry, procedural texture, etc. like that. So now our goal is to create an aurora that looks like the thing that you are seeing. So in real life. So now, in order to do that, we will build it. We're going to build it right here in Blender from scratch. And the first thing you need to do is to open a project in Blender. So open your Blender right here, create a file right here in the top left corner, create a new file and click General, and you will be redirected to a new project, which is looks like this, which is look which is something looks like this. So we just need to delete the cube right here to make our plane more blank, so we can start from scratch. So now after doing that, we need to create now the night sky. So we need to add a large plane. So we're going to press shift A, click mesh right here and click plane, so it will create a plane right here, and we just need to scale it to 100, this one. So this is how large our ground will look. So after that, we need to create a ground material. So just select the material or the object and click this material properties, create new material from it. So yeah, right here. So after creating a new material, what you're going to do is we need to create the ground very dark. So you need to set the principal BSDF color into very dark color. So I'm just going to change the base color from white to black right here. You can set it as blue too if you want. So after setting the base color, you just need to change the roughness from 0.5 to 0.8 right here. So it actually creates the dark landscape underneath the aurora. So now we need to create the sky background. So there are several ways to create a sky. So for this tutorial, we just need to create the world shader. So in order to do that, you just need to open the world properties right here. So this is it. You can just click on it. So this one, however, instead of using the completely plain color, we can just create a gradient. So we can just open the shader editor now. Click shading tab right here on the top side. This one right here. So as you can see, I'm already in the shading editor. So this is actually the shading editor. So let's zoom out. This is how our ground will look like, as you can see. And yes, right under the shader editor. So this is the shader editor. On the top side from object, click this drop down menu. From object, change it to world. So now you're editing now the world shader. So you see the background and the world output. So now we need to create the gradient texture. So we need to add a texture. So press shift A on your keyboard and hover on texture right here. And under texture, just add gradient texture, this one, and add it somewhere right here. And also add a converter. So press shift A again, go to the converter right here, search for color ramp, this one, color ramp. So we need to so now we have a gradient texture and a color ramp. So we just need to connect the gradient texture to color ramp, and the color ramp to the background color, this one. See right here. So now you can create a dark night dark blue night gradient from texture. So now right here, so this is the most important part. Next thing, we need to create the aurora. So instead of one flat plane, we will create several curves. So now after that, we need to create now the aurora. So this is the most important part. So instead of one flat plane, we will create several curved vertical ribbons. So these ribbons will become the glowing aurora curtains. So we need to create the first aurora curve. On the layout editor right here, press shift A again and click curve right here and add bezier, this one right here. So as you can see, we just need to rotate it to press R again, and after that move it on the above the ground. So press G and make it above the ground, this one. Press G, Z, this one right here. So actually it's already above the ground. So now shape the curve. So enter the edit mode, press tab. So now you will see two control points right here. Okay, let's zoom in first. This is the two control points, 1 and 2. You need to select the points and move them, and you can create a large wave. For example, this one right here. So you see, as we move them, we're actually creating a wave. So don't make it perfectly symmetrical. As long as it actually looks like a wave, it's good. So now we need to add more control points. So subdivide the curves, right click on the edit mode, click subdivide. So select again the curve like this one. We can, edit this more further. This one. So as you can see, we're actually creating more structure wave on our curve. Y-axis or Z-axis, whatever you want. So right here, so now we need to create several irregular, waves right here. So now right here, so after creating a simple sine wave now, right here, we just need to give the curve width. So open the curve properties right here. This one, data properties. And under geometry, right here, go to the geometry, find the bevel. This one, bevel right here, and increase the depth. So this makes the curves into a glowing tube. However, we don't want a tube, right? We want a thin curve or a curtain. So now what we're going to do now, we need to avoid that, beveling it to make it glow. So we need to create the Aurora curtain. So what you're going to do next is to just, duplicate now the curve. So press Shift D and move it on the Y axis. This one right here. Create another one, press Shift D, move it to the X axis. So press Shift D again, Shift D, and move it on the Y axis. Then rotate them to make a variable waves. So rotate them on this one on the x-axis, and this one rotated to the so you can see you're actually creating a variety of waves. So now right here, so we can just duplicate this to 3, press Shift D again, move it on the x-axis, right, this one. So yeah, this one, and also we can rotate them on the x-axis or y-axis. So it actually created, a bunch of curves, or good curves for your aurora borealis. So now after creating a bunch of curves, we need to vary the curves. Yeah, you need to change the height, position, width, rotation, etc. So we need to create the aurora curtain now. So the better approach is to connect the curves into a surface. So select several curves now, the curves, then convert them to mesh. Go to the object right here, and under object, go to convert, this one, and convert them to mesh. Now you can connect them to the geometry. So now after creating a mesh out of your curves, you will now create a new material. Go to the material properties right here and create new. So now, yeah, after adding the emission, we need to make the aurora transparent. So real aurora is not a solid glowing wall, so it needs transparency. So we need to add a transparency BSDF. So press Shift A again, go to the shader right here and search for transparent BSDF right here, and we just need to connect each other using a mix shader. So press Shift A again, search for mix shader, this one. So now right here, we just need to, connect the transparent BSDF to the shader right here, and connect this emission to the shader right here, and connect them to the this one here. So this is how it would look like. So use a texture to control the mix, uh, factor. Now we need to use a color ramp. So now we need to control the transparency. We need to add a noise texture. Again, go to the shift A, press texture. Under texture, just add a noise texture right here. And yes, so now after you've done that, you're good to go. So your Aurora Borealis should be good now. So what you're going to do now is you need to set up your camera. You need to have a camera setup. So press Shift A, then the camera low to the ground, then aim toward the Aurora. So just need to rotate this. So yeah, after you're done all of that, you're good to go. So after setting up your camera, all you need to do is to render the picture. So make sure that the camera is just like this, and go to the render right here and press F12 to render image, and you're good to go. And yes, that's it. That's how you can create an Aurora Borealis. That's how you can create an Aurora Borealis or Northern Lights in Blender. And also, that's it for this tutorial. If you want more, please like and subscribe to our channel. And thank you for watching.